In today's video, we're going to talk about the power of detachment. And when things are very difficult to deal with, these things could be associated to desires, wants, and needs that we feel like would make our life a lot better if these things went our way. And when you start to embody the individual who already has those things, you can start to bring peace and love to your life, to your identity, who you are being. And when you are stuck focusing on something you are placing a lot of importance on, that the reason that that thing is making you feel like that is because of your mindset around it. Let's think about a relationship. When a man wants a woman in his life to treat him a particular way, you are placing burden on the woman that she needs to give you what you want. And that makes them do the opposite of what you would like to have in your life to make you feel good, attractive. Some of the basic relationship stuff that we look for. What if you were in a relationship and didn't need anything? That you could just love or like, if love is too powerful, like the person for just who they are being. And then you can embody the states of peace and love and just loving your current life without the result. And that's where detachment becomes very powerful. Is that who we are, our identities, are no longer based on what we receive from people. You start to embrace a sense of gratitude, an inner state of feeling peace and love for it already being done. And what is already done is what you were looking for from that person to make you feel loved, to make you feel attractive. It goes back to a few videos ago where I taught you guys the I am, and whatever you want to place after it is up to you. And if I am ends with an attractive man, an attractive woman, I am someone that has everything they need in their life already. I am someone that is no longer consumed by my past attachments and programming. You could start to bring a feeling of wholeness and connection with this person you are creating a relationship with from a standpoint of detachment or non-attachment. I would prefer to use non-attachment in a relationship because you are not detaching from them. You're not removing them from your life. This is someone you are building a relationship with. And when you move forward in the relationship, especially in the beginning process and leading up to your first few dates, first few months together, if you're doing it from a non-attachment approach, that person will feel attractiveness towards you because you are being who you were meant to be. And that your attractiveness, your being as a human being, your character, like I help people shape on the channel, is an attractive being with the success already here. And how do you achieve that success? By feeling it ahead of time. Because feeling it trains your subconscious to not be thinking leading up to a great relationship, thinking leading up to having tons of communication from this person, thinking leading up to how much sex or physical attraction or all of the things you desire. You are not thinking leading up. You are thinking from the end. And when you feel from the end, you have already objectified what was in your subconscious mind as a subjective idea, and thought. What you want to bring in becomes objectified, hardened into truth, into real life. And the more that you believe in God's source energy, the more you believe in that when you are believing in your I am, that you are connected to God, and that when you allow that energy to live within you, you are living in an elevated state of consciousness, which is making a match with the desired result. And when you start to wrap your head around this, that there's not as much work to do to achieve that success as what you once believed. It's actually about doing a lot less work. And how you get to be doing a lot less work in it when you're feeling really strong feelings for the opposition, the man or girl you want in your life or you're currently working with, is to bring a non-attached approach. In that if there's 1 or 2 days that you guys don't want to talk, that's fine. Unless it's a boundary or setting that you'd like to talk once a day. Explain that boundary and why a full day without talking would leave you concerned. And clear the air. Be honest. Be honest with yourself and the partner you're creating a relationship with. That will save you a lot of trouble, weeks or months to come down the road. I'm not saying you need to be attached to texting or having a phone call once a day with this person. You guys both may like having some space, or could be playing some type of texting game with this new person. I would advise against playing a texting game and to try to manipulate the person into thinking you're attractive, into it already being fact that you are attractive, and you don't need to play a texting game, a social media game. Oh, she makes a post or he makes a post. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to view their story on purpose. They're going to think I'm a stronger person by doing that. You're not doing yourself any favor by trying to play some type of texting or social media game like that. I'm going to tell you from personal experience, it blew up in my own face. And really, it just left me feeling like after I would get with them, after doing all that type of work, all that gaming, all that trying to manipulate, controlling, when I let it all go, I realized that the real me, that person wasn't meant to be in my life. And I found true happiness and peace in the present moment. And that's where detachment is powerful, because when someone is not meant for you, but you believe that they are, it's bringing a false sense of happiness through rushes of excitement. Because when you're playing a texting game and things aren't going right, you feel like crap. And then they come back into your life a day or two later or a week later, and it sparks excitement again. You know why? Because that person has a hold on you, and what you feel like is going to be a result from playing this long-term or short-term game. I don't know. Each situation is different. When you learn to detach yourself completely, and if behavior is not in alignment with your passion and purpose in life, which is not just a relationship, especially for us as men, and also women are very powerful as well. But I'm saying we are driven by purpose, and how to rediscover yourself and your love for life is to pour yourself into something that is your identity. Using me as an example, I find love and passion on this channel where I can create a video once a day. Another thing I love to do is helping people in the gym. I am a personal trainer. And another thing I do besides those is I am a drummer. I play drums and I play in a band and also make cover songs for a YouTube channel. But I don't base my relationship with women to come first over these things. Of course, my wife, I love her, and she is a high priority. But she knows if I didn't have any of those three things, she would have a weak version of me. So she knows that that's a boundary that I need to come out here and create my video every morning. I need some space to record a drum cover because drumming is passion. For me, I feel love when I'm recording music. It's me using my creative energy. And the same could be true for you in whatever art, whatever business, job you would like to do that may be a better direction than where you're currently stuck. And just know that there is greater things coming for you. There are greater things. I can feel it through this video, through the connection of you watching this video, that there's a reason my channel resonates with you and that there's a path for you to take. What I'm here to help as your guide is to shorten the path, the length of time between you having those things come to real life and you, whatever you're imagining and feeling, that to come to the realization that those feelings are real life when your state of consciousness is in alignment with it. Because when we stay in the state of consciousness of leading up to, you're still looking for a means to an end to get to the end result. And that's where detachment becomes very powerful. And detachment and its brother or sister, non-attachment, use both, especially in building relationships or trying to create new business opportunities where you're attracting clientele. You just need to be yourself throughout the whole thing, throughout the whole movement. People will feel that from you, that there's no longer a tension or an importance you are placing on them. Where the importance is then centered and realized is that in your own body, in yourself, is that the character that you are and how you feel about your current life is what is true. So if you feel like that person you used to play a texting game with, if you feel like it's going to go great, you have conversations with them in your own head when you're not around them, that these are great things, and that you believe that they're already attracted to you, that this person in real life, because you've imagined it and felt it without needing it, they would end up giving you what you want anyway because you already feel that way. And if they walk away, you continue to still feel this way. It's a very tough state of consciousness and way of being and living to get on. But I trust that you are close to it and you're going to have your big breakthrough, your big awakening coming to you very soon. And the more that you believe in this line of time, that the relationship of your dreams or whatever you would like to manifest into your life will become fact, hardened fact, simply by feeling it, your state of consciousness being in alignment with it, and being it every single day, regardless of what the senses are experiencing. So I thank you for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next video.